Okay, fellow colleagues. In our previous video, we looked at like removing the background in Photoshop, and we are now looking at progressing to the next what? To the next software. Okay, maybe to the next steps. But the first step that we should also try to look at is, remember in the beginning, in one of our previous videos, we got a photo and we imported it into some of the AI websites to happen to see, is the picture going to be coming out well? So Adobe Express was delaying to respond, but so far, depending on our data process, it was able to process it. Now I want to download it, but most of them first say that you have to first do what? Sign up with them for you to download. So I say sign up. So I want to sign up with Google automatically. Whoa, it has refused to give me that. So it means that I have to first put my email manually. Yeah, it has come. So I click on it, continue with Google. So we continue with Google. We select the email we want to use. Okay, so from there we click continue. Yeah, date of birth, I'm going to just put something that is March, then the year 1995. So I'm just putting okay. So now we want to download our image, because before you download the image, they were telling us that we must first do what? Sign up. Okay, so we wait. Okay, so I believe you saw it. Okay, so your download is complete. Use it to start a new file or explore more of what Express has to offer. So if we click here and see, okay, so now we download. We click download. So bus. So it has been what? Downloaded. So now we can open it up from there. Okay. So after that, downloading the image, I wanted to try something that is a little bit unique. So let us re-download it again and change location, because by mistake we may delete it and it is a waste of time going back. Okay, now from there, let us redo it again and create something. Okay. So this is the Adobe whatever website. So if we go back, so from there we have this already. That was Photoshop comparison. Then this other one was from Adobe what? Express. So we'll go by those two. So now from Adobe Express we got that, and so that is it. From Adobe Express we got that, and from Illustrator we got this. So it is almost basically the same quality. Okay, but then now, why do we have to understand Photoshop? Because it would require you an everyday what? Task. Then besides everyday task as you design, you would need Photoshop because you always deal with photos. Then besides that, we also need to learn it so that we can use it maybe in coming up with characters, digital designs, digital expressions like that. Okay, so endeavor to see that you subscribe to the Munya Scripts lifestyle and hit that subscribe button to make sure that we get encouraged and do more videos like these ones. So if this is what we have, so if we scale it, we want to remove this logo for our t-shirt to remain what? Plain. Okay, so now what I get to do is I come to stamp. That is the crown stamp. Okay, let us choose the crown stamp here. Okay, so whenever you see a tool that is having an arrow pointing downwards, it means that that tool is not alone. It has another tool that moves with it. So we select that and come here. So we click. We first make sure that we increase that, also the hardness. Okay, then this, by clicking Alt and then you click on your mouse, that is left clicking on your mouse. So the moment you click on it, then that means that you're copying that to replace or place it here. Are you seeing this? Okay, so I alt click again, then make sure that whatever I do not want, I alt click what is better around and I replace. Okay, so we make sure that everything has been done, what has been removed as we want it. So you can go into detail and even start maybe going into detail. So you come here, you like reduce this, subtract, that is a control minus. So you first click maybe here, control minus. Okay, then you get so this one is entering one another. So maybe for this one we would use a patch tool. Are you seeing that? Then when it comes to here, are you seeing that? So you go on correcting what you need to like correct, then after you click a Control D. Now are you seeing my shirt? So we go back, I'm seeing something here as if I hit there by mistake. Okay, okay, now from there, are you seeing? So everything is basically done. Okay, it was, well, the background was changed, logos were removed from the character. Now we move this character by going to the move tool. Okay, then we come back and move this character to what? To Lagos. Sorry, we move this character, sorry about that. So we move this character to the project where we want to place it. So after moving it there, we place a Ctrl T so that these scaling points show up. Okay. Okay, like that. So maybe we are going to be placing it there. And now we delete this one because we don't want it with the background. Okay, so this is, we are now coming up with our cover picture. Okay, so thank you for watching. Endeavor to see that you subscribe. Let me hope we are picking something from these videos that I happen to create. Maybe lastly, what I can share is you come here. Okay, now if you just want to first export it and import it as a PNG without a background, you can click here, file, then you go to save as, then from there you go and click on PNG, that is PNG, then we have X app PNG, comma X app, then ping, like as you see it here. So this is what we go for and we save. Okay, the moment we click that, bus, so it is done. So now we save it as a what? A PNG. Okay, maybe what I've not done, maybe let me save it with a specific name. So as I'm saving it as a PNG, let me put it on desktop. This is not the proper way of saving, but for it to be easily seen, and I use it as an example, let me call it XX, that. So the moment I do that and save it, remember I'm saving it on desktop. So I'm going to like import it and we happen to see what I'm trying to mean. So if I come here, then click new, then from new I may create any of these layers that I want, because I don't want it to be considered. I put off this padlock, I get here, choose a bucket, then pour, maybe that yellow. So after that I go to my desktop. Okay, so I click on desktop, then I look for the other picture I called XXX. This is it. So if I drag it and bring it to Illustrator, are you seeing that? I mean, bring it to not Illustrator, it has to be Photoshop. Are you seeing that it is not going to have any background? Remember I told you after importing a picture, you click on that to Photoshop. Okay? Are you seeing that? Now it is me to like select it, fade it, like that. Okay? So that is what I wanted us to recognize. Then from there, we've looked at using the quick selection tool. We are now going to be using the pen tool specifically to remove the background, the pen tool alone. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'm grateful. Thank you for subscribing. For those of you who have subscribed, and please remember to be part of my channel. Watch, share, and remember, supporting me by subscribing helps me grow. It triggers the YouTube algorithms and they push up my channel. Okay, then from there, now the next thing we are going to do, as I explained before, we are going to be using the pen tool to remove off the background. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this wonderful session. You're welcome.